Hi everyone, today, we're going to take a look at the 5 best PTZ camera for church on the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best PTZ camera for church. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mention in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. In today's world of technology, churches, just like other institutions, need an online presence. However, the problem of how to stream in the camera to use lingers. So big and small churches now create websites to upload visuals of their programs or for worshipers to watch live using the best PTZ camera for church. A pan-tilt zoom PTZ camera presents a versatile and functional option for churches to capture their programs, irrespective of size and structure. Furthermore, the PTZ cameras for churches offer the functionality of a large camera operating team and camera setup while requiring less space. Additionally, you will be able to conveniently use one or more cameras, depending on the size of your church, from a single control area. There are so many PTZ cameras on the market that it's easy to become confused about which one to buy. As a result, I provide the 7 best PTZ cameras for church programs from which to pick. Number 5. PTZ Optics 30x SDI PTZ Camera for Church. The PTZ Optics 30x SDI camera shoots video in Full HD, 1920 by 1080, resolution at 60 frames per second, thus producing smooth video playback. As such, it's appropriate to say this camera unit from PTZ Optics is not far behind on the list for the best PTZ camera for live streaming in church. The PTZ Optics 30x SDI model comes with an Ethernet port for power, streaming, and internet connection. Aside from that, there are SDI, HDMI, 3.5mm audio input, and an RS-232 connector, which worked with my standard cables. The -232 rupees connector receives VSCA orders and interfaces with control systems like Extron and Crestron. The Sony advanced lens on the PTZ Optics 30x SDI offers an optical zoom range of 12x to 30x, while its wide-angle lens ensures a 60.7 degrees field of view. The IR remote that comes with the PTZ Optics 30x SDI may be used to control the camera, but I wouldn't recommend using it for frequent operations after putting it up. Instead, use the web interface or the PTZ Optics Camera Control app for iOS and Android. Furthermore, the PTZ Optics 30x SDI works well with Skype and Zoom, and you can mount it on your wall, pole, or ceiling. Pros: the camera allows video streaming directly to platforms like YouTube and Facebook. Cons: the white color balance of the camera is faulty. Number 4. Honey Optics 20x4K PTZ camera for church. Honey Optics, a company founded by a tech volunteer, is based on 2 principles: quality and affordability. The Honey Optics 20x4K camera is not cheap for general-purpose PTZ cameras since it has a true 4K 2160p, 60/50ths FPS resolution. However, you should be aware that most cameras with the same specs cost significantly more. In fact, it is one of the first low-cost 4K PTZ cameras on the market. As such, it may be the most recommendable PTZ camera in terms of price to quality ratio. The Honey Optics camera's 4K video quality ensures that the picture retains its clarity and sharpness while zooming in. Because it comes with 20x optical zoom, you can aim the camera at an object or person while streaming from a distance. There are 5 outputs on the rear of Honey Optics 20x4K HD PTZ camera for a church: 3.5mm audio input, LAN, USB-C, SDI, and HDMI. There are 2 LED indicators on the front of the camera: power and standby. I discovered that I could broadcast from 4 sources at the same time, power the camera, and connect it to the network all with a single Ethernet cable. Pros: it uses the official Sony CMOS sensor, which makes a lot of difference in its focus speed compared to other PTZ cameras. Cons: you need a good internet connection to get standard 4K visual recording. Number 3. FOMA-CO FMK20 SDI PTZ Camera for Church. The FOMA-CO 20X SDI is a high-speed pan, tilt, zoom camera for church and industrial places. This PTZ camera is a video transmission technology designed to satisfy the demands of today's digital industrial environment. Furthermore, it has around 255 presets, 10 of which may be remote-controlled, making daily usage snappier. The FOMA-CO 20X SD provides a relatively okay video quality with a 1920x 1080 Full HD resolution compared to some cameras in its class. It also provides a variety of compression standards for industrial usage on various projects. Shooting at 60 FPS, I wasn't surprised that the video playback was smooth. This conference camera is compatible with Pelco P&D protocol and VSCA. Also, it supports connections with 422 rupees, RS485, RS232, and Ethernet IP. Pros. It is easy to set up and operate. It works nicely with the PTZ Optics software. You can stream your videos on Facebook, YouTube, and other platforms with this camera. Cons. The camera's image quality is not excellent, even though it records at Full HD. New users may find this camera challenging to use. The autofocus was below standard, leading to occasionally blurry shots. Number 2. PTZ Optics 20X SDI PTZ Camera for Church. The PTZ OPTICS 20X SDI Gen 2 is potentially the best PTZ camera for church and one of the most common cameras for capturing Full HD, 1920 by 1080, footage at up to 60 FPS. It supports MPEG-4, MJPEG, and MPEG-H video formats, which means you can watch the footage on regular TVs and monitors. The camera unit also has optical zooming capabilities of 20x, H.265 IP streaming, and H.264 and multicast streaming. The unit comes with a power adapter, an infrared remote control, and an RS232C connector out of the box. It has a gray casing, with 2 LED, power and standby, indicators on the front and features a wide-angle lens with a field of view of 60.7 degrees. After recording, I stood at an angle instead of directly in front of the TV during playback, and I still could see non-washed-out images. You will notice a row of inputs on the rear of this PTZ Optics camera, including LAN, HDMI, HDSDI, and USB 2.0. So you can use the connectors you already have, instead of going out to buy new ones. The camera allows you to broadcast from 3 different ports simultaneously. And though this PTZ camera is on the expensive side, it delivers a crisp viewing experience with an excellent color transmission. Pros. It has superb image quality in good lighting conditions, so don't think it only does well in low light. To preset, you can use external software. Cons. It does not come with a wall mount, so you must buy a wall mount bracket separately. Number 1. Canon CRN500 PTZ Camera for Church. Canon as a company is always keeping up with any need, and any camera that people require. There are some versions of Canon's PTZ cameras, and the Canon CRN500 is the company's newest launch, which quickly became one of the best PTZ cameras on the market. The video recording on this camera is brought to you on 4K UHD, 2160p, which captures on 30p, as well as the Full HD that works on up to 60p. The image quality is very high too, with the help of the amazing processor. In this camera is also found the amazing dual-pixel CMOS AF technology, that focuses greatly on anything while shooting in 4K UHD. It drives the focusing lens very smoothly and the focus is very accurate and quick. The Canon CRN500 is packed also with a 15x optical zoom that can capture a viewing angle of 73 degrees. Also, there is found the built-in ND filter, which blocks the lights that may come directly into the lens. Besides all of the things mentioned, it has in-body image stabilization, so when the camera is panned on right or left, tilted, and also zoomed in or out, you won't have to deal with any shake or blur. Why should you buy it? This camera brings to you amazing 4K quality of video and HD image quality, and it is equipped with many other features such as stabilization, its great focus, the powerful sensor and processor, as well as some other great features.